up, Big B? What do you say, Big Bill? What do you say, Big Bill? Big Bill! Big Bill! Keep it going, Big B! Good boy! Good boy! A little more leverage, okay? What do you think? There you go, Big B. Good job. What type of dog? Billy is, let me see if I got this straight. He is half pit bull, half schnauzer, right? And normally he has a beard. He has kind of like schnauzer whiskers, but they have him trimmed so you can't see him right now. But yeah, it's a really cool mix. He's really beautiful. Hi, baby. Good boy. Keep going, my boy. Keep going, my boy. One of the things that's funny about Billy is that he's just automatic. There's almost nothing that I can do that makes Billy go faster or slower. He just sort of decides, and then that's it. Right? Come on, good boy. Yeah, he's gorgeous, isn't he, Arthur? Love your name, Arthur. I have a dog named Arthur. One of my pugs, his name is Arthur. Come on, boy. Keep it going, my boy. What's funny, let me see if I can make this prediction right. Because here on YouTube, it takes about 3 minutes of being live before they start sending people into the room. You just saw it happen. It was just you a second ago, and now there's 8 people in here. At about 3 minutes of being live, they start to send people over. It's so funny. It's completely predictable. There should be probably about another 10 or so showing up any second now. And to all of you who just joined in, thank you so much for being here. I told you right there, 16 now, see? Isn't that something? All right, kid. Come on, Billy. What's up, Big Bill? Big boy. Big Billy. Come on, Bill. You see that guy over there, don't you? You're looking at that guy. What's up, Bill? What's up, Billy? You want to try a toy? Want to see what happens if we get a toy out? How about this one? How about that? What is that? See? He has no interest in it. We appreciate that, Lacerations. I thank you so much. This is Billy. Billy is gorgeous. You're playing guitar watching YouTube? That's cool. That's cool. I used to play a little bit of guitar a long time ago. I played bass guitar. But that was millions of years ago. What do you say, Billy? What do you say, Billy? Come on, good boy. I might not send as many chat. Well, it's all good, Arthur. Stay on your study. We wouldn't want to distract you from the stuff that makes you happy. So, absolutely. Come on, Big B. Sirs, whatever. Why? Why would you report this for animal abuse? You hate dogs or something like that? Do you not like it when dogs are healthy? Come on, good boy. Can you come walk my dog like that? Yeah, we can. We come to your location. As long as you're in Las Vegas. Come on, good boy. Come on, good boy. Those dogs bite kids. Dangerous breed. All dogs bite kids. All dogs, across the board. I got bit by a Yorkie yesterday. You're a little too far, yeah. Detroit's a bit of a haul from here, so. What's up, my big boy? Are we almost at water? We are. Billy doesn't like to drink the water, watch. See, he's like, no, I don't want that water. Thank you, Alan. Billy isn't my dog. He's a customer's dog, but yeah, we all like him. He's kind of awesome. You're an awesome dog. He's half Schnauzer, half Pit Bull. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. I appreciate it, Michael. Thank you so much. Hi, Alan. How are you? Oh, Alana. Sorry. Alan. I need to read more carefully. Alana. Do the dogs just naturally know how to start walking? No, absolutely not. They have to be taught how to do it because a moving platform under their feet doesn't make any sense to them when they first get on it, because the entire world that they've experienced up to that point is I walk and I move through space. When they get on here, all of a sudden I'm walking, I'm not going anywhere. So they don't understand that. So we have to teach them how to do that. But once they understand the concept of pulling against that and then the platform moves under their feet, then they get it and they start to love it then, because they realize they can go as fast as or as slow as they want to. One of the things you got to understand is that dogs love to pull. They love that feeling of pressure on their shoulders. They pull naturally. And we usually tell them they can't do that. Like if we're walking them and they are pulling, we're telling them, no, don't do that. You've got to heel. The only reason we're making them heel is for our own good, because it's irritating to us to have them pulling us down the street, when in reality that feels good for them. So in here, he gets to do that as much as he wants to. He gets to pull without having anyone tell him you can't do that. And that feels good and he enjoys it. And the more that they understand how the treadmill works, the more they start to get into that and really enjoy it. We appreciate that. Thanks, Brad. What's up, Bill? What's up, Billy? Yeah, he is. I didn't. I was live a little bit earlier when he got on, and his mom brings him up to the van, and he just gets into the van on his own, walks right to the back, and gets up on his own. It's cool. He wouldn't do that if he didn't like it. Yeah. I'll actually see. Hang on. I will see if he'll do it again. Because we're like halfway through his run, he might not do it again. He usually only does it in the very beginning when he comes down, when he goes up. When he comes into the van. But let me see if he will do it. I'll show you guys if he will. I'll bring him down. But like I said, he might not, because this is not his usual situation. All right, Billy. Ready? Okay. Come on, Bill. Let's go. What do you say? Come on. Let's go. Come on up. See? Good boy. There you go. I got you. There we go. He was having a little bit of difficult time going up the back of it because I've got it up on a little bit of an incline. Once he's on the mill, I incline him a little bit so that he gets a better workout. It's flat when he first gets on, and when I just did that for you guys to see, I forgot that he was up on the incline. So he got on there and he was like, whoa, it's a little steep. Have I ever done this for a Rottweiler? Tons of them. Tons. Yeah, we do Rottweilers all the time. One of our best runners, her name's Canella, is a Rottweiler. She's insanely fast and so intense. Himmel is calling PETA. Yes, I have done Great Danes. Oddly enough, the reason that these machines are so expensive is because you have to have them custom built because of things like doing Great Danes. Normally, people would never do a Great Dane on a machine like this because Great Danes are not really like high performance dogs. In the past, slap mills were only really used for training dogs that are like military dogs or police dogs, things like that. We were one of the companies that brought this to like the public, so pet dogs were actually using them. And because no one has ever really done Great Danes because they're not really known as fast, high-performance dogs, the backs weren't built high enough. So we had to have them custom built about an extra 6 inches to be able to make Great Danes fit into there. So yes, we do. Not a whole lot. You know, we do them every now and again. There's not a lot of Danes out there, but we've done, you know, more than a few. And I did a dog yesterday that you might have seen the video for if you look at our videos. He's a Cane Corso, but he's as big as a Great Dane. He weighs 160 pounds. And he actually, his back goes all the way up to here. It goes right up to the top because he's so tall. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, time for some more water. No, I didn't think so. Let's see. Slats don't seem wide enough for bigger breeds. Yeah, we have a wider slat mill built for overweight dogs. This width is fine for all breeds of dogs, but the only time you really get a little bit dicey is when you have either like labs or a bigger breed that's really, really obese, or a dog like a Bernese Mountain Dog or something like that. For those, we have a specialized slat mill built that's wider. Have you ever done a Chihuahua? Yes, all the time. All the time. We actually have a special slat mill built for Chihuahuas. It's tiny. It's about that big. Let's see. Have you ever petted an American Pit Bull? Yeah, all the time. All the time. You're right. Muscan. Why? Why would you want him to stop? Why would you want him to do that? I like training obedience after the slat once my stabs burn up. Oh, you know exactly what you're doing then, Bliss. That's actually very true. We talk to a lot of trainers who will do their work or have their people do their homework after a slat mill session, because burning off that extra energy allows them to kind of like concentrate a little bit more, and they hear your commands a little bit more. So it's easier to train them for about an hour after a slat mill session than any other time. Let's see. So you basically just go around exercising dogs. Yes, that's exactly correct. Yeah, we're a mobile dog gym. Our entire setup is built in the back of a van so that we can bring it to the location. Why are you doing this animal cruelty? Muscan. If you have a question, ask a question instead of just making comments. How long does he go for? 30 minutes. All of the sessions are 30 minutes long. Billy has about 12 minutes left in his. Please, stop, you're torturing him. Now, you're just going to keep making statements, Muscan. Ask a question. Ask a question. Let me back up here. Am I the owner? I am not the official owner, but I am married to the owner. I created the process, but I am not the actual owner. I am the marketing person and one of the coaches. Is it better to let them walk outside? That's an interesting question. Is it better to let them walk outside? The answer is both yes and no. What you have to understand is that a walk outside is great for bonding with you and your dog. It's great for them, letting them explore the world and understand the world and learn. But walking at a human pace is really not the best exercise for your dog. So ultimately, tying them onto a leash and forcing them to walk at your pace is not really great exercise for them physically. It's good mentally, but not really physically. You shouldn't think about this like the same thing as a dog walk. It's not. This is a weight-bearing exercise because he's pulling the weight of the treadmill in addition to his own body weight. This is much more like lifting weights. So it's kind of like asking whether or not it's better to go to the gym and lift weights or go to the gym and run on a treadmill. Two very different exercises, totally designed for different things. So we always tell everybody, you should walk your dog as often as you can. Hang on, my voice is all screwed up. You should walk your dog as often as you can, but then also do things like this once a week. Have we ever done a blind dog? Yes, we do several blind dogs. They're some of our most popular videos. Actually, I didn't do it, but one of our other coaches did a blind dog named Freddie this morning, who is one of our most popular dogs, a little French bulldog. He doesn't have eyeballs, and he has the ability to go at a good pace on here, which makes it's a very unique situation for him, because normally he has to pause and he's kind of afraid of running into things. Here he can go as fast as he wants without ever worrying about running into anything. So it's kind of an awesome experience for a blind dog. Billy doesn't drink water. I offer him water about every 5 or 10 minutes, but you can see, watch, he won't touch it. See, he doesn't want the water. I don't walk my dog every day, usually yard stuff. Well, the way I always tell, here's how I explain this to people. Whatever it is that you have the ability to do with your dog, do it. If you have the ability to walk them 15 times a day, do it. If you don't have the ability to walk them every day, try to just do more. That's all. Whatever it is that you currently do with your dog, do that, and then always try to do a little bit more. People beat themselves up about this, and they think, well, you know, if I don't walk them every single day, am I a bad person, and stuff like that. The answer is no. You know, you wouldn't have your dog if you didn't love your dog. So ultimately, everything that you can possibly do with your dog is great. Your dog waits for you to be with them and waits for you to kind of do things with them. So anything that you can do with them is good. And then always have in your mind to try and do a little bit more. And that's the best thing you can do for them. Somebody said, how much do we charge? It is depending on how many dogs we're doing and how often. So all of our prices are on our website. I appreciate the tips and guidance. My baby looks like, oh yeah, this is not my dog. This is Billy. He's a customer's dog. But he is a gorgeous dog, and we love him very much. He is half pit bull, half schnauzer, so that it makes him very unique looking. Thank you so much, Anthro Bulldogology. I like that name. Do you have anything to do with the Bulldogology company? There's a company called Bulldogology that we use some of their products, and I love the name of that company because I have a bulldog myself. New sub, much love from New Jersey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, DNA. We appreciate that. Hopefully someday we're going to get to New Jersey. Maybe we can meet you in person. Keep going, kid. You got 8 minutes. Oh, thank you, Alan. I appreciate it. I hardly think that I'm the best. I try my best to kind of just keep people involved. Dangerous dog. Billy? Billy is far from dangerous. Look. Hi, Bill. Hi. If he was dangerous, you think I'd be getting that close to him? How often do you stream? As often as I can. Basically, it's the run that dictates whether I can stream. If the dog needs a lot of attention and needs me to be involved in it, then I can't really stream very much because I can't talk to you guys. But if it's a dog like Billy here, who's just automatic and doesn't need me to increase or decrease his speed, he just has a good time walking up there, then I can talk to you guys and I go live during those. So sometimes, but it's not really the best answer. Our shock collar is good in my opinion. I heard many professional trainers use it. Well, I'm not a professional trainer. Let's get that straight first off. I do not train sit and heel and all that kind of thing. I'm a one-trick pony in that I do one thing. I do exercise for dogs. Now, I train my own dogs, but I don't train professionally, so I try and stay out of that whole toxic world of all of these online trainers who do nothing but scream about how bad each other are. The way I look at this, whatever you are doing, if it is working and it is not hurting your dog, then you should do that. I know that that's kind of dancing around the answer. Everybody wants everyone online who has anything to do with dogs to say shock collar is good, shock collar is bad. Take a side. I don't believe that it is my position as a person to tell people what to do with their dogs. So I kind of back off of that. Me personally, with my own dog, I use a thing, I forget what the name of it is, but it's a buzz collar. It is not a shock. It is nothing but a little teeny unit about that big that does nothing but vibrate. It has a single button on your remote that does nothing but vibrate it a little bit. There is no prongs, there is no shock, nothing like that. Only reason I use that is because a lot of times my dog will be far away outside of earshot, or he will be in a mindset where he's not hearing me very well. So basically what that little vibrate on his collar does is it resets his brain so that he knows that I'm talking to him and he can hear me. But that isn't, like I said, that's not a shock collar, so I'm not going to be, I won't comment on whether people should or shouldn't use them. I think that's their choice. Do I know about the Hassan situation? Yes, I do. Yeah, Hassan used the shock collar. Yes, absolutely. It's funny because it's like Hassan, I don't really look to Hassan for dog stuff. I don't think Hassan knows anything about dogs. He's a political streamer. So, I don't take his opinions on anything to be relevant with regards to dogs. But yeah, he used a shock collar, and he tried to turn it into a buzz collar. I've heard a lot of debate on whether or not he had removed the prongs off the back and stuff like that. What you got to understand about shock collars is that a lot of times the shock collars also have a vibrate setting. And if people can't find a unit that specifically only does vibrate, what they'll do is they'll take the prongs off of the shock collar completely so that it doesn't have the ability to do any kind of any electrical current, and they'll use it as a vibrate collar. And then people will look at that and they'll say, oh, that's cruel, you're using a shock collar, when in reality they're actually not, and I think that's unfair to people. Because if there's no actual shock happening, if you're not using it in that capacity, then why should I judge you for what you're doing? People, there is nothing wrong with this. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Dogs can stop when they want to. Yes, they can. Absolutely, he can stop anytime he wants to. Oh, look, he's thirsty. He's drinking a little bit. Yay, Billy. He normally doesn't drink. Good boy. Good boy. He has about 4 minutes left in his run. And then I'm off to the next. I won't be streaming during the next run because the owner, the owner of the next dog likes to sit in the van with me and have political discussions. So she doesn't want me going live during that because she doesn't want to be talking to the world. She would rather just talk to me. I know yesterday people were complaining about, yeah, they complain all the time. This is something that we've been fighting this battle since we started this business, where people don't understand what they're seeing. They think that we're training dogs to fight or abusing them in some way. And if they would just ask questions instead of making comments first, they might understand it. We've actually had some people who are like, they'll be angry with us and then they'll ask a question and I'll explain it. And then afterwards they're like, oh, I didn't realize that this was manual and you're not forcing me to do anything. Oh, that's cool. So sometimes we do get people coming around. Yeah, I know, they complain. People complain about everything. Am I going to be live tomorrow? No, I'm not going to be live tomorrow because tomorrow I'm actually doing a discussion on starting your own business for 800 grade school kids. So I get to do like a TED Talk tomorrow for grade school kids, so I won't be streaming. I don't have any appointments that day. Exercise dogs are happy. That's exactly correct. They need exercise or they kind of go crazy. You're playing Wonderwall? I love Oasis. Oasis is great. It's one of my favorite bands. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Yes. Yep, it's not electric. That's exactly right. Okay, we got 1 minute and 45 seconds left in Mr. Bill's run here. Ah, good boy. You're doing so good, Bill. You're doing so good. So I'm going to have to jump off here. I will go live a couple of more times throughout the day here. but I can't tell you exactly how much or how many times or when I will. How much do I get paid? I get paid based on how much the business makes. So there's no answer to that. If we have a good day, then more money than if we have a bad day. We appreciate that, boss. All right, Big Bill. You got 1 minute left. So you don't know for sure. That's right. Yeah, on a day-to-day basis, I have no idea how much that we're making. Thank you for the subscription. We appreciate it. Yeah, I won't be live tomorrow, and I won't be live the day after that either because, well, I might be live the next day because we're doing an event. We're doing an event, like a dog event, where we're promoting there and we're showing stuff. So I might go live on Saturday, but tomorrow I won't be. I'm not legally allowed to actually show people's kids on a live. All right, 30 seconds, Mr. Bill. He's got 30 seconds left, and then we're going to bring him down. We're all going to cheer for him, all right? As soon as he comes down off the treadmill, we're going to all say, good job, Billy. We love you. You ready, my man? You ready, my man? 15 more seconds. Here we go. 6 seconds, Billy. Keep it going. There we go. See him speed up? He heard the bell. He knows that his run is over, so he's speeding up, trying to get more in. It's time to go, though, Bill. All right, you ready? Here we go. All right, Mr. Bill. There you are. Good job. Gonna have the harness. Thank you. All right, Billy, hang on. Gotta give me the harness. There we go. It's hooked on your leg. There you go. Good job. Hey, Bill. You gonna say hi? Good job, Billy. Everybody's saying good job. Come here, Bill. Everybody's saying good boy. Yeah, come on, good boy. Oh, you just want to go outside now, huh? Okay. All right. It's okay. I know every time I call you back here, it's to get on the treadmill, so you know your run's over. All right, good boy. Let's say goodbye to everybody, all right? You want to say goodbye to everybody? Do you? Do you want to say goodbye, Billy? Do you? Okay. All right, I'm going to take him up to see his owner. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate all of you. We'll be live again a little bit later. Just set your notifications so that you can see when we go live. It won't be on the next run. It'll probably be the one after that. See you guys soon. Love your dog, run your dog. Like all of our videos, all that kind of good stuff. Subscribe. Give us a follow. Helps in this world. Helps spread the word. See ya.